like
Buffalo.
bills. He pays our bills.
30 seconds. 25. 20. Almost there. Coming down. Here I come. 14 seconds.
No.
Welcome to NFL. Here's your host, Dames Marvs.
Oh, that's me. What's up? Welcome live to NFL Week 16. Well, 15/16, right? Can you believe it's Week 16 already? Unbelievable NFL so
Jeez.
far this season. All right, we got Frankie J over there. We got Todd, T.O., Toddler, whatever you want to call him. He prefers T.O. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm ready to talk some football. How about you?
You got your Pearl Jam hat on. Love it.
I do. Oh yeah, I didn't
Winter
even switch.
Pearl Jam.
I
That's
meant
awesome.
to switch. I meant to switch, but whatever. All right, guys. Week 15 happened. We'll talk about our scores and our personal records with our picks after we get through the news, but something's brewing with those, and I don't necessarily like it.
Yeah, it's weird.
You can tell by the look on Frankie's face.
He's confused
What?
too.
I'm always confused. What are we talking about?
He's the one sneaking up. Sneaking up. All right, guys, there's a lot to talk about. So let's just get to it. The first thing I want to talk about, there was a couple massive injuries this weekend. The obvious we'll talk about in depth after this, but let's go Micah Parsons first. Gosh darn, they traded a lot to get him on the team. They had high hopes of him wreaking havoc all season long, which he has been doing. Let's be honest. If football had a war like baseball, how many wins above his replacement is Micah Parsons? He is ridiculous. Do you guys know the official injury? In either of you?
Torn ACL.
Torn ACL. All right.
Yep.
That's season ending. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, are the Packers cooked, Tio?
No.
Why not? Tell me how
Well, they're not cooked because before the season we had already picked them to represent the NFC, and they didn't have Micah Parsons. They had a above average defense without him. They had a great defense with him, and they go right back to above average.
Frankie, are the Packers cooked?
I don't think they're cooked, but I don't think they're in a great spot. I mean, Parsons was making a lot of noise and making a lot of plays and creating a lot of havoc enough that offenses had to really plan around him and plan around the entire defense. So it was, I think there's a lot of teams that are not going to be that upset if they have to face the Packers moving forward because they don't have to focus in on Parsons. He's just that guy. He's all over the field. He flies everywhere. He's good.
He is definitely all over the field. Not anymore.
No, there's been 10 torn Achilles or ACLs this year.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot. All right. Obviously, now we have to talk about Tio's favorite player in the NFL, Mr. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go. Yeah, Frankie, I know that you're chomping at the bit to get at this one, but let me throw the, you know what Tio's the conspiracy theorist amongst us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He gets injured for the season in a game where they're not going to complete the last drive to maintain their playoff hopes or whatever. And he so gets injured so that he doesn't have to show up for the next three games.
Yep.
It
Four.
seems pretty scripted to me.
I think we said it. Maybe on this show last week. It was definitely on one of these shows. Frankie and I said this. I said, don't be surprised if they lose or are losing if Mahomes gets hurt. And Frankie harped on it all year that he was going to get hurt. Just took this long. But I said I wouldn't be surprised, but I thought more likely he would be faking an injury. This clearly is not a faked injury.
And I did say ACL, by the way.
You did. So, yeah, no, it could be in the script. This script is really lining up for you-know-who over here. Josh Smiley. Josh Smiley.
Wrong shoulder. You missed.
Yeah, this guy.
You whiffed.
He's everywhere.
He's omnipresent. Okay. Wow. Frankie, say your piece, because I got more. Go ahead.
First of all, anybody out there listening, wherever you may be listening or watching, feel free to drop a comment in the comments. We will definitely see them, and if Dames can fit it in, we will. Anyways, if you agree with me or disagree, who here is unhappy? I don't care if you're a Bills fan or any other fan of a team that's lost to Kansas City in the playoffs. Who's unhappy that Kansas City's out? I think this is amazing. I think it's glorious. Yeah, he had to shred his knee, but it happens as part of the game. It's good to see these teams that are flying above the stars and we can't be beaten. We're invincible at Arrowhead and blah 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 blah. To find out they are not invincible. They can lose, and the reality is they're just not that good. And they weren't that good last year either. They just weren't. So caught up with them, and I'm happy they're out. I think they got humbled by this loss.
I guess I have issues when somebody says the Chiefs aren't good.
They're not.
I don't like them. I'm glad, yes, that they're out. I don't know why I'm saying that, because I don't think it's good for football. I'm certainly, knowing now that they're out, wish that Patrick Mahomes had to play the next 3 games, knowing that they don't matter. I wish that he had to do that. So I'm not happy that he got injured. But I don't want anybody to get injured, for the record. Mm-hmm. But that one really bothers me, because I wanted him to have to play through the rest of this shit season that they've had. Go ahead, Frankie.
Here's the thing. I'm not alone when I say this. There was a lot of people, if you recall, let's jump back to last year's Super Bowl. There were people that were clearly against the Super Bowl. In fact, I don't have the stats in front of me or whatever, but I think the Super Bowl viewing was down as far as amount of people that tuned in, because they're tired of Kansas City and the way they've been pampered and the way they're all glorified as this amazing team. Yes, they had their run. Yes, they were unbeatable at times. Yes, it was scary to play against them. 13 seconds, 6 seconds was a lot to Patty Mahomes. But now we see that the clocks have turned, and now it's more exciting, I think, going into the playoffs now, because you don't know who's going to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, we know it's going to be scripted, but it's just better this way. I think it's a refresh. It's refreshing. Thank you. Thank you for losing.
For the listeners, my 2 listeners, specifically, I want to tell you, this whole scripting business, I'm out. I have nothing to do with that. When I mention it, it's me making light of these 2 guys and whatever weird delusions they have about a script going on.
I'm still on the fence with the script.
They're still okay, and that's cool. I mean, if someone presents me real evidence, like T.O. goes to the Bills game, gets a kick, and takes the ball and runs out of the stadium immediately, we open up and there's not a magnet in there, I'm going to be really, really disappointed.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed he's out. As a Bills fan, I am. Why would I want my quarterback to go against subpar talent when this guy's been ruling the league for all this time? I want my guy to go against the face of the league and beat him. I'm upset that we don't get a chance to do that.
That's fair. Because, dude, that may be a narrative moving forward. You guys,
it is, because if we
win the Super Bowl, they're going to be like, well, you didn't have to face the Chiefs. That's
Who'd
the
you
only
play?
reason
Who'd you play? Who'd you play? No one. Lamar was out. This guy's out.
So that's a good point. To that point, like, Frankie, I mean, what will you say? You'll just be like, shut the fuck out.
I don't care. I want to win a Super Bowl. If they go down like dominoes and we don't have to play against them, let's go, baby. Let's go Buffalo. Go to the Super Bowl.
Fair.
Hey,
all right.
It's a game of inches.
I promise you we'll get back to the scripting thing, but let's talk about what this Kansas City team looks like next year. Go ahead, T.O. What do you think happens as a result of missing the playoffs, possibly. Well, I know Frankie's going to talk about Kelsey's retirement. He has a theory here. Do you want? Why don't we let's let Frankie say his thing first. You can stew on it for a minute, and then I'll give you
Yeah.
what you think.
Well,
What's going to happen with the Chiefs next year, Frankie?
let me first say this: when Joe Burrow had that post game conference after the Bills beat him, and he said what he said, "If I'm not having fun, why are we doing this?" That was his verbiage and his way of saying, "I'm not going to be back. I'm quitting." Just the way he said it. Now, this week on the Kelsey Brothers podcast, Travis Kelsey was clearly heard, and I watched it and listened to it, saying, and we were talking about Patty Mahomes and his injury. Travis said the Chiefs will get him back next year better than ever. He's a fighter. He will come back better than ever. The Chiefs will have Pat Mahomes back next year. Now, if I'm on that team next year, I'm going to say we're going to have him back next year. He'll be back. He'll be ready. We're all going to be ready to go. But he said the Chiefs, meaning I've already checked out.
Tio, he's saying words matter,
They do.
basically. Where do you see this Chiefs team next year? And do you think Kelsey's part of it?
I don't know if Kelsey's going to retire or not, but they're in trouble. They're in trouble. They got salary cap problems. They're going to take a massive cap hit with Mahomes coming here soon. Their draft picks, they don't usually do too well. They're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well-
if he's coming off an ACL, not being able to, I mean, the only reason why they would have won these last 3 games would have been because of him and his legs.
Right.
They weren't doing well. And if you can't use those, they're in trouble.
Well, they might not win again this year without him. And, the reason that their draft picks haven't really shown, it's kind of hard when you're picking constantly
At the
31, 32, Yep. And that's been the case every year. They picked, they haven't picked in the top 10 in a decade
yeah.
or more. I mean, let's see. What about Andy Reid? Is he in question anywhere?
I don't think so.
He's not young, but he's not really. I mean, there's definitely older coaches out there.
Oh, I'm just going to jump in. I think if Andy Reid is who I think he is and who he really is, he's this Hall of Fame coach, first ballot, definitely. He coached the Eagles up for a long time, got them to some Super Bowls, didn't win there, went to Kansas City. That's really where his legacy is going to lie. If you want to throw facts around, I think if he is, at the age that he's at, I mean, he did say after their first or second Super Bowl win, I think I got one. I'll come back next year, because he knew he had his team and he could win again, and they did. They won the second one in a row. Then last year after the Super Bowl they lost, that wasn't too much said, but now this year was just a bombshell of complete breakdown within the organization, with Rashee Rice and Mahomes having a knee injury that he was nursing all year, and Kelsey not playing up to par. The whole year's just been a train wreck in Kansas City. If we can't agree that we've all seen it this year, Andy Reid, if he's smart, which he is, at the end of this year, he retires humbly, walks off into the sunset, has his Super Bowl rings, and goes on ESPN with Rex Ryan.
Have you ever been a winner?
I've won a couple things, yeah.
You don't go out a loser. There's no way pride lets you do that.
Okay.
0 chance.
But he's not a loser.
He went out losing. They don't do that.
Guys,
I don't just see him as Kansas City Chiefs. He had like 14 winning seasons as the Eagles coach.
Sure, he did.
I'm gonna hit you guys both with a dose of reality. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Tom Brady, at this exact point in his career, tore his ACL. He had won 3 Super Bowls. He came back, won 3 more. You guys think Patrick Mahomes is done? You're insane.
I don't think he's done, but
you're
he's not
insane.
Never be the same again. He's not gonna be the same again.
You're insane.
I think
Tom Brady was.
I think Patrick Mahomes is fine. I think the Chiefs, as a team, are in trouble. They're going to have players that are not up to par with the salary cap issue. I don't know how much of a hit Mahomes takes, but it's pretty significant.
Well, they're losing some guys too. Pacheco,
and you're losing one of the greatest tight ends. I'm sure you can draft. I mean, yeah, they can make moves, but can they? I don't know if they can make moves. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have a lot of room A lot of wiggle room here.
They definitely need to get younger.
But Mahomes is good. Yeah, he'll be fine.
But if you guys are questioning the pedigree and the ability of the coach, Andy Reid, and thinking that he should retire and that Mahomes is done, I know that that's neither one of you are directly saying that. But if anyone out there believes that for a second, like we have legitimate, this happened before with Tom Brady. 3 Super Bowls this very year in his career, age-wise, tore his ACL, came back and won 3 Super Bowls.
True.
So
it is easier for a quarterback.
and I'll remind you, the last of those Super Bowl victories was on another team. So there's a lot of Patrick Mahomes left for those of you that hate him.
And
sorry to tell you.
For you, with that comparison, Frankie, that's the easy pathway. He had that narrative, right? The easy pathway into the playoffs when he was with Tampa. So who cares? He still won the Super Bowl, right? So I guess Josh Allen, who cares? Whatever path you got to take, bring one
That's
home.
what I'm just. Yeah, I mean, do you think Tom Brady's going to give that Lombardi back because he didn't play the best? No.
If I was a script writer, I'd write Josh Allen getting hurt and Tom Brady has to win it for Buffalo. Just to stick it right to you.
All right. Enough, you two. All right, guys. Going back now to the scripting portion of the show. Puka Nacua, who is playing on Thursday, tomorrow night, said of the, I want to read it directly because I don't want to misquote. Los Angeles Rams wide receiver Puka Nacua recently called NFL referees the worst on a live stream with Aiden Ross, claiming they make calls like pass interference just to get screen time and be on TV. Joking, they text friends about their big moments like being on Sunday Night Football. He suggested the refs are lawyers who want fame, noting that normal people would sometimes make bad, non-impactful calls for attention, acknowledging he might get fined by the league for his comments.
For sure.
Go ahead, Tio. What are your thoughts on
I'm definitely going to get fined. You sign the NDA to not talk about this stuff. And as inadvertently as some of these players do, they still get fined. Arian Foster, what happened to him? Blackballed from the league when he started talking. There's significant problems with players coming out and saying this for the integrity of the game, even though it's in front of our face. Most of the time, a lot of us see this due to betting and everything else manipulated in the game. Yes, referees are people too. They probably do text their friends, and the intent could be who the heck knows at that point. I leave it up in the air like that because there's nothing that's untouchable.
Now, Frankie, before we hit you up on this, he mentioned an NDA that they sign. This is all part of the theory that it's scripted, but there is actually a rule that coaches or players shall not bash a referee in a press conference, or they will historically be fined. Go ahead. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, Mike Vrabel did it after the Buffalo comeback this past week. He was heard saying, I don't know if he was on a podcast or a TV show, that the Bills are the highest penalized team for offensive holding, and there wasn't one offensive holding call called all day, but they showed clearly a replay on one drive alone that the Bills were called twice for offensive holding, and Josh Allen still scored a touchdown. So that's talking negatively about referees, if you want my opinion. I think Mike Vrabel should be fined if you want to get into talking about referees, but everyone does it. But they try to do it in a roundabout way. Well, they made the call and we got to live with it. I mean, they shouldn't talk about it at all.
Don't you think if they really wanted to get the right call, they would have something implemented to get the right call?
They do.
They don't, because even the Pereira will come in and be like, I don't know how the heck that just happened. That's not what I saw, but that's what stands. Or a play you can challenge. Why not just get the play right? Get the call right, and we'll move on. There's 3,000 million cameras now. AI can tell you exactly what inch line the ball's on. Just get the call right. How about that? It's easy, but they don't want that, Jeff. They don't want to do that. Because why? Then you can't do everything else. You can't have these questions. So to me, it's an easy fix, and they're not going to fix it.
Fair enough. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but it was interesting to me I just the guy speaking candidly on a show with Aiden Ross. Wanted to get you guys.
I didn't hear that. That is messed up that he
Yeah.
actually said that.
Yeah, and I wanted to read it directly because I didn't want to be like, this is kind of what he said, but you guys heard exactly what he
Yeah,
said.
thank you.
What's the gambling line that he gets fined?
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he'll
definitely
get
getting
fined.
fined.
Yeah, he'll get fined. Even though he was on a private podcast, like
Yeah,
I
it's
think
totally.
in your contract you agreed that you're not going to publicly oust the officials no matter where it is.
Yeah.
And that
I
was
mean-
put in there originally. Well, I don't want to get. It's put in there for integrity of the game. Can't be bashing the officials and everybody having people like me asking questions. You can't have that. That ruins the integrity of the game.
That said, though, we've talked about this before on the show. The NFL definitely needs to refine what can be challenged and what cannot, because for a coach to watch something happen and be like, that's not right, and be able to throw a red flag and then get penalized because it's something you're not supposed to throw a red flag for. Like, why does that exist?
Why does that exist? Exactly.
Why
the
does that-
rules. The
there's
rules I put it 3rd and 45. You get a little 5-yard holding penalty, automatic first down. Then
I know. Or a deep throw. That's a 75-yard penalty.
it's so quick. Points can be
And
switch
it's
hands
like-
quickly.
But you're also in a situation where if it's like the last play of the game, it can't end on a defensive penalty, right? So if somebody hucks the ball 75 yards and they're like, yeah, it's contact, and they don't call that because it changes games. If you could review it, they could absolutely call it real time. And honestly, this opens up a whole can of worms, guys, because then you have things like the forward pass and they blow it dead, but then they realize after the fact that his arm wasn't moving forward and it was a fumble, but they already blew it dead. Whatever touchdown you got as a result off the board, that's bullshit. They need to figure this shit out. It's like the most expensive league. People spend the most money on this league, and the product is subpar a lot of times. All right.
This is where my question, and now you understand.
No, go. I'll give you the final word.
That's what leads me down rabbit holes like this is unanswered questions and blatant things that happen right in front of my face.
All right.
And I take that Denver game, like I mentioned a few weeks ago, that classic example of just points.
Frankie,
for no reason.
You think Joe Burrow's done because he's sad that they're not able to protect him. I don't feel that he's going to hang it up. I feel like he doesn't want to be in Cincinnati anymore. But you go ahead. Tell me what you're looking at.
The vibe I got from his little lip twitching and his tears, and after that Bills post game, and then he just got lit up this past week. I think he's tired of being hurt all the time, and yeah, it's the Bengals' fault. Certainly, they don't protect him. But Andrew Luck loved the game. He loved playing. He wanted to win a Super Bowl, but it came down to, is it worth all of this rehab and pain and not being able to function in life because I'm injured all the time? And you got to have some point where you get tired of it. And I got the vibe from him, and I put a reel up and got a lot of different mixed reviews on it, that I just vibe that he's not going to want to play anymore after this year. Or if he does play, he's not going to be in Cincinnati. He'll be dealt away at this point. Cincinnati.
All right, so you're not dead set that he's retiring.
No, but it just seems like he is.
I think he could request a trade. T.O., last word on this.
Fresh start. That's what he's going to have.
Imagine he was on the Colts.
Minnesota.
Or Minnesota. Jeez, dude. Talk about going from one team with weapons to another team. Although J.J. McCarthy is looking to be not that bad.
Yeah, not that bad.
I mean, one team absolutely needs help because Daniel Jones ain't going to do it. Phillip Rivers ain't coming back next year. Speaking of Phillip Rivers, we're obviously going to talk about the game, but I want to bring up something. He was 44 years old, been retired for 1,800 days exactly.
Wow.
Plays on Sunday and is actually pretty fun to watch. One thing that people aren't talking about is when he came back, everyone's talking about his Hall of Fame eligibility resetting.
I know where you're going.
When he hangs it up, he's going to have to wait another 5 years before he's on the ballot. And again, a lot of people question whether he's a Hall of Fame quarterback to begin with. I bet he's number one questioning that. So he's like, if I'm not a lock, I'm going back. But there's also another thing that he's getting out of this, you guys. He has 10 kids.
10 kids and a wife, and he needs health insurance.
Yeah, as soon as this season is over, he gets another 5 years of NFL health insurance for his entire family, including children that are no longer living with him under the age of 26.
Wow.
So that's millions of dollars. He could have signed for. He'd be like, dude, just throw me like $8 and I'll play a couple games for you. And then he benefits by millions of dollars. So that's one way to get around the healthcare issue for Philip Rivers. Not that Philip is hurting for money.
It's not dumb Rivers.
All right. One last thing before we move on to week 15. Tua Tuiasosopo. What's his last name?
Tua play 2 quarters.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah. I was like, no, that was a Washington. Tua Tagovailoa. All right, yeah. There we go.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Manu Tuiasosopo is who I was thinking. But anyway, some weird ass Hawaiian name. Puka's benched, guys.
What? Sucks.
They're starting the rookie.
Yep.
They're starting the rookie this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't honestly think the offense has been their problem. I mean, I really don't. But this is weird because it throws a lot of things into. I mean, Miami's cooked. We know that, but they got to play games again next year. So it kind of sets this. They're trying to figure out what they got in this rookie. So
and they're probably trying to say, "Hey, listen, we're done for the year. Tua's taking some hits this year. Let's let him get healthy. Let's see what the young
that's
guy
possible
has.
too.
I don't know.
Quinn Ewers is his name. He's out of Texas, I believe, and
this might be McDaniel. That was your guy. You're out of here too next year, and Tua, you're gone too.
Yeah,
let's see what we got with this guy.
Very possible.
Tua, see you later.
All right, that wraps up everything I had for news.
That sucks. I like playing Tua turn the ball over twice a year. Say that a few times.
But now we got to get to the good, bad, and the Todd.
Sweet.
The good was Frankie. Frankie was 13-3 this week. Dude, you're not good at this at all. You just got lucky like 2 weeks in a row. I'm not really good at this either. I was 9-7. Not so great. Todd, Tio, sorry, all while being slightly thinner than me and a way more productive member of society than me, was 7-9. So
that's not productive.
Yeah, that was horseshit, sir. 7-9. Okay, so that puts you at 58-44 on the year, 57% overall.
All right.
Just 2 weeks ago, Frankie was at 58% and I was at 66. That's an 8-point gap. He's closed it to within 5 now. He's 125-81 for 61%, and then I'm 131-75 with 64%. So Tio, you and I need to get serious here, and we cannot let Frankie win.
Let Frankie pick first. I'll just piggyback. I'm going down with the ship.
Frankie, if we just pick the same as you, that you're just gonna finish.
I still wouldn't feel good about my picks.
I was 13-3. I have my reasonings.
I heard that before.
All right, so let's get into the thick of it. We all fucked up by picking Tampa Bay on Thursday night against Tampa.
But did we?
What happened with
What is going on? But did we? See, this is where I could, no, I don't know what the heck's happening in this NFL.
I mean, I don't know that I would say we fucked up, but we were not right.
True.
On our pick. Atlanta went in and they really did what they needed to do. They got shit done. And
cousin the pits all night.
Is Tampa that bad?
Dude, Tampa, for the first time in a long time, had their full complement of weapons. I mean, Bucky, Godwin, Evans, Igbuka, and McMillan. And McMillan even was. They have the best receiving core in the NFL, in my opinion, dude.
I know. Baker's hurt though. Baker's got what he had that last year in Cleveland when he blew.
And
Shoulders.
that's sad. That's sad because he's a really likable
Yeah,
and really good quarterback. Uh, and what really just irks me about the entire thing is he opened the window for Carolina to actually do something, and then they shit the bed against New Orleans. Like, what the fuck, dude? Come on, do what you're supposed to do in these situations. You got 31-29. It was a good game, exciting game down to the end. Cousins looked like he might have a job still somewhere next year.
yeah.
The Falcons they're something. They're in a world of like,
It's just
what are
weird.
it's like shit or get off the pot. What are we gonna do? They're gonna have to me. There's more changes coming in Atlanta than even Kansas City.
I know. Like at times they're so good. They got probably the best running back in the game. And when Longden plays, like they have not a hard time scoring 30.
Right?
But
They beat Tampa without him.
I know. It's
Good
just so
Lord, dude.
you can't make any sense of this. That's why it's so hard to pick these games. Kudos to you for getting them right, Chip. And I don't say that often.
I'll take the kudos.
Because it's tough. It's tough. Who the heck would have ever picked that?
None of us picked it.
I didn't pick Atlanta.
Oh, well then.
That was one of my 3 losses.
We all fucked the sheep on that one. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. That's unacceptable.
That was sort of weird.
That's unacceptable. We
I'm
just
gonna take
lost.
some root beer now.
Like the viewers just went
Where-
goodbye.
Where Frankie lives, we just gained a few.
There is a couple goats up here to mow lawns.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not kidding.
All right.
Please.
Yeah, Ravens.
All right. Settle down. All right. Then we have Cleveland at Chicago. We kind of knew. I mean, we all picked Chicago. No reason to believe that they weren't going to win this game after losing to Green Bay, and temporarily falling out of first place in that division. They really needed to get this, and now they're back.
Yep.
Already, and they go into Green Bay, or Green Bay comes to them this time without Micah Parsons. That'll be interesting to discuss here in a little bit. So yeah, we are all 3 1-1 at this point. Then we got Baltimore, Cincinnati, dude. Joe Burrow put up a 0 in Baltimore, or in his own building against Baltimore.
Yep.
This was a hard game to watch, man. It really
First
was.
game of his life that he was shut out.
And then he threw another pick 6. Man, they're just.
He's not coming back.
It's so weird. They have all kinds of talent on that team, and they can't keep him upright, which is the biggest thing. I mean, if you're going to invest money in a quarterback like that, dude, insure the house. That's,
Yeah,
you got to insure the house.
Yeah.
Right now, the house is on fire, and ain't no police officer or fireman coming. T.O., you picked Baltimore, and that's not because you're some grand prognosticator. It's because you've been up Baltimore's ass the second half of the season.
Yep.
And I've been like, what? For what reason? So yeah, good on that. You got us. You go in the lead here.
Damn it.
Then we got Arizona at Houston. Houston, dude. Houston is becoming a scary fucking team.
Your defense.
All right. If the offense can get to maybe 65% of where the defense is at, they're going to be a huge problem in the AFC. And I don't want to say it's unfortunate that they didn't start out better, but I mean, for them to not be in the lead of the division right now is like, whoa, what? But they're good. We all picked them against the Jets. I'm sorry, not the Jets. Arizona. Same thing. Jets West. And we were right. Houston just slobbed them up and down. Anybody have anything to say on that?
I mean, it's Jacoby Brisket. He's not going to do it. He's old and he's done. He plays some good football. He plays some good games. But Arizona is just Arizona.
Who cares to even talk about Arizona? Let's talk about Houston.
Yeah,
Houston is going to go about as far as Nico Collins and Stroud will take them. True or false?
I think their defense is going to be a key factor.
Obviously,
I think they got to have a run game to set up the pass game.
they have been trying. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's worked, but they need to get more consistent with it. Their defense is rocking on all
I
cylinders.
guess you're right, because with a defense like that, why do you even have to open it up?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do some damage in the passing game, do it through play action, because it's not like CJ Stroud can't provide a third option there and be a runner. If he sees he can pull the ball back and go the other way or do like a bootleg or there to me their offense just needs to get a little bit more creative. I feel like they're still like treating him kind of rookie-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like it because I think he is way more talented than he should be.
They're trying to win with their defense.
And that has worked for others. I mean, look at Trent Dilfer's a fucking Super Bowl champion with the Baltimore Ravens.
Where I think the opposite of that spectrum is Jacksonville also has a good defense, but they're trying right now to try things to figure out the offense.
Yeah, so let's talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars because they played the New York Jets. I realize it's the Jets again, or we can say the Cardinals East.
Yeah.
Those teams really are interchangeable. But Jacksonville did what you needed to do in this game. I think where they put 48 on
48 points.
48
5 TDs. Lawrence.
And
Jeez.
Lawrence is I mean, again, it's the Jets. Let's not get too excited, but the last month and a half, Trevor Lawrence is if he would have been playing this caliber of football the entire year, you're having him in the MVP conversation.
Possibly.
The problem is
he'd be in the conversation. He's not now.
But and the last 2 games he played Arizona and the Jets.
Right. So let's back up a little bit. But that's what I'm saying. If he played this way throughout the entire season, he's an MVP candidate.
I'll say something. If he doesn't put up 48 points against the Jets or a ton of points against Arizona, then he's subpar. He played the last 2 games he played were against bottom feeders right now. So let's see who they play this upcoming week.
I'm shocked that you look at us straight in the face most days and you tell us Dak Prescott sucks, and you haven't said Trevor Lawrence sucks yet.
Well, he's going into Denver this upcoming week, so we'll see. We'll talk about that when it comes. But
that's a marquee matchup, man.
Yes,
I cannot wait to watch that game.
Is he for real or not? Go to Denver.
He's going to be up against another really good defense in a harsh environment against a great coaching staff. So we'll see what they have medal-wise. Yeah, so cool. Jacksonville housed the Jets 48-20. We already kind of talked about this game a little bit. The Chargers at Kansas City. I'll let T.O. speak for himself, but I picked Kansas City because historically, with their backs against the wall at home, they don't lose.
No.
Their backs were against the wall at home, and they lost. And I don't feel bad about making this pick. I don't feel bad that they're eliminated from the playoffs. I feel bad that Frankie got this right. That's what I feel bad about. Because now he gets to sit here and read. I mean, I'm all for people reading T.O. the business. Feel free to do that everywhere else.
I don't think I have to.
But we'll let Frankie do it here. Go ahead. No, this is your moment. This is your big moment.
The E is next to their name, and they're not invincible at home. Everyone had this big stigma when they were really good. Yeah, Arrowhead's a tough place to play this time of year. But, I mean, clearly 13 points. They lost by 3 points. Patrick Mahomes gets hurt, and the Chargers win that game. So I just felt that was a time of year where Kansas City was going to get their final nail in the coffin, if you will. And that's what happened. That's why I picked Los Angeles. And I don't think Los Angeles is really that scary of a team. Let's be honest. They're not that scary.
No, but they're constantly
unpredictable.
They're constantly a red pen.
Mm-hmm.
no matter whatever team they're playing, they're constantly a red pen because they could very easily lose the game or they could very easily dominate the game. They're one of those weird fringe teams for me that this far in the game I can't figure out. I have learned my lesson historically not to really bet against Jim Harbaugh, but again, it's they don't pass the eye test yet.
Yep.
So we'll see. We'll see. But they took care of business in Kansas City. Kansas City's out. A lot of people think this is the end for Kansas City as we know it. Obviously, we'll be here next year to see.
For a while.
Yeah. But we're now looking at a playoffs chiefless for the first time in a decade. All right,
Sheesh.
guys. New England at Buffalo, or Buffalo at New England. This is important because,
Yep.
I picked New England, and I told you guys I wanted Buffalo to win. I thought Buffalo was going to win, but I couldn't, in good conscience, sit there with you guys knowing that New England beat them the first time, and this time they're at home with a lot on the line. I got cocky. I didn't really think too hard that they were going to win. I just said I'm picking against these guys because there's a good chance. This was a great game. You have New England going lights out in the first quarter. I mean, you've got the Bills on the ropes, but you got Josh Allen on your team, man. You got Josh fucking Allen on your team. This game alone puts him above Matthew Stafford for MVP. All right. I look at the Rams team and I think if Josh Allen was on that team, they'd win for 20 years. On that team with everybody, all the weapons that Matthew Stafford has, Josh Allen is winning the Super Bowl 11 times in a row, guys. Obviously, teams are going to rotate through people, but if that current team in LA had Josh Allen, I'm like, all right, where's Seattle going to finish? Because it ain't going to be Super Bowl champs.
I'd be a Rams
right?
fan.
So, and how do you not? I mean, I hate the Rams with all my girth, as T.O. would say. I hate them that much, but I don't hate Josh Allen, dude. I really don't.
I love the Rams.
Okay.
I like the guy.
Works for shit. He donates to Children's Hospital. How can you hate a guy?
Dude,
come on.
I fucking cried so hard watching him watch that video of those kids saying thank you.
Yeah.
I even sent it to other people. I'm like, well, you got someone else needs to cry. This is amazing. But he just watched this video and he's like, why? Don't show me that. He's like, don't show me that. He's like, I know what I did. I don't need. But
Wyoming farm boy. That's why.
I mean, there's a gal that gave him a bracelet from the Children's Hospital, and he wore it the entire season, every single game.
Yep.
Like that's, you know how much that means to kids like that when they got nothing else going on for them.
Well,
Like their
yeah.
life is
That's their life. Yeah.
walking
their
up and
life.
down the halls of a
A
hospital.
lot of the players do that though.
They do. I mean, Russell Wilson classically did it
Yeah,
every
they all
Tuesday.
have.
Every
It's
Tuesday.
part of the thing.
But I love it when it really
It's
does matter
authentic.
to them.
It's authentic.
When it really does matter to them. That's when I get involved with, like, I will love Josh Allen forever.
Newfound fatherhood too goes wonders.
Right. He is a new father too.
Or going to be, yeah.
If you guys see the AI clip where he's like, I named my kid
Oh yeah, I did.
Drake May because I'm his daddy.
Yeah. I think I posted at halftime. Drake May is Allen's dad.
It's funny. All right.
Yeah, I
Dave
would take that
Putye.
down,
How
though.
about
Anyway,
that Putye guy?
Congratulations. Great game. Big win.
Yep.
Kept
Big dubs.
yourselves in the race for the division lead, at least temporarily.
Yeah.
That would have shut the door on you guys, and it would have said, "Hey, you ain't beating us this year."
You don't go from first to
right
last,
now.
last to first.
What I'm rooting for now is the third matchup in the playoffs. That will be epic. No matter where it is.
Yep.
All right, we got the
Peaches.
the Giants the Giants hosting Washington Commanders.
I mean,
Dude, the Commanders are another team like the Chargers where, they were in the NFC Championship game last year.
yeah, another doo-doo.
And doo-doo is not even, I mean, that's comes close to defining
Stinky
what's going
doo-doo.
on here.
They stink.
Stinky doo-doo's better. The Giants, not great.
They're just the Giants.
I Yeah,
For
this was a hard game to call. I think none of us were really confident in our answers, but Tio and I picked the Giants. Frankie got this right. Blah blah blah.
just damn
All
right.
right.
Dude.
Raiders, Eagles. I don't really have too much to say about this. Is Pete Carroll fired after this year?
No,
Why not?
Wow, I expect you guys to be like yes,
they're gonna.
but you're actually using your brains today.
Just
Good job,
expected to
gentlemen.
lose.
Good job, gentlemen. The fans are really going to be the decider here.
Yeah.
Because they're all like
How about Tomlin over there?
fire him. We'll get to Tomlin. That's coming up.
Put him in Oakland.
Uh,
Or wherever
the
hell he
fans are
plays.
saying fire him. If the front office feels the heat from the fans, he's gone. But
Tell him-
otherwise,
No,
he probably
Davis
came
does
there and
what
he's like,
Davis
"Give me
wants to
2
do.
years."
Yeah.
Davis sucks.
He probably went there and he's like, "Dude, you got to give me 2 years. Like, if things don't go well this year, you can't just. I need that much time
Yeah.
because your team is that much of a mess." All
The
right,
team
we'll
sucks.
see. They got housed by Philly. No surprise.
Shutout.
This game, Green Bay at Denver, was incredible.
That was a good one.
Really thought that Green Bay had a really nice handle on the game until the late third quarter. They started coughing it up. Momentum completely went into Denver's favor, and then Jordan Love threw in that interception late, and it was like
Done.
there was time, but they kept getting the ball back, and they're like,
Mhm.
"We're going to keep pursuing." And I did get to watch the end of this in completion because Seattle started at 3:25, literally ended, and then this game had like 6 minutes left still. I was like, "How? This is a really late game that must have had all kinds of stoppages before that."
Yeah.
But Green Bay just didn't have the stones to pull it out. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, I've been picking against Green Bay a lot, and they've been winning. And I'm like, if they beat Denver, I can't justify picking against them again. And then, of course, you had Micah Parsons go down. Tio, did you watch this game?
Most of it makes me a Bo Nix believer now. This game did a lot for me.
Yeah. I think he's good. I mean, Frankie, anything to say on this game?
I picked Denver to win.
You know, for as good as Green Bay's defense is, they don't travel well.
No.
They don't play good on the road.
Well, they were in the Mile High City. It's thin air. It's a little different. It's
It
hard.
doesn't
to
matter where they
acclimate.
go this
Yeah,
year.
I know. Yeah,
I
true.
didn't ask Gobo if he was at this game. I'm sure he was, because he knows a lady that has tickets there. And
Oh, it's awesome.
he lives in Colorado, guys. Like, he's a Green Bay fan, so I don't know. I'll have to ask him if he was at the game, because he was at this Denver Green Bay game like 8 years ago, and Aaron Rodgers got upset by whoever was, and the league literally posted a picture of him on like ESPN
Oh,
of
that's
him
awesome.
with the sad face, the sad Packer fan. If you look up that, it's an actual meme.
That's sweet.
That's our boy. Okay.
Imagine the possibilities, Tio.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Detroit at the Rams. Frankie and I both picked the Rams. Tio, defend yourself. Detroit. Why?
I mean,
I thought the Rams were going to lose, and because Detroit needed this game more than them. But clearly, Detroit's a good
All
team.
right.
They're just I don't know.
Can I ask you? I want to throw this at you. You say they needed it more. They needed it to get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, they didn't need it more. The Rams are still playing inspired football. They need all these games as well. I don't know. The Rams are better on a given day. I just thought for some reason Detroit would pull this one out.
All right, fair enough. Frankie, we said Rams.
I picked the Rams, but to what T.O. is saying, Detroit is a good team. It just seems like they have one game where they annihilate somebody, and then the next game they act like they've never played together, and the coaching's horrible. They're just too up and down for me, and I think that's really just to show you how important the coordinators that they lost really were to the team.
Can
Because
we
they're still trying to
compare
find a
them?
way.
Can we compare that? Can we say that basically Detroit is the Pittsburgh of the NFC right now?
I think they're
They're
better than
just
Pittsburgh.
they're Detroit. It's just one of those cities like Buffalo. They're just I don't know, man.
Don't say it.
I just think they're just having some unlucky breaks this
They
year.
know how to lose.
All right. Well, I was certainly rooting for Detroit. I picked the Rams because I try not to do this too emotionally. What was that? What happened there?
Peak traffic on AI clips.
What?
Did your guys'
I
screen
don't.
get small?
I
Anyway,
fixed
if it didn't bother you, it's not whatever. All right, let's move on. We got Carolina at New Orleans.
I mean,
Both teams coming off of wins. New Orleans a big win. What? Why? How did Carolina? How did this happen, Frankie?
well, first of all, because Bryce
Because
Young is not as good as everybody thinks he is. He has
who's
some good games.
okay,
Uh,
but let me. I
If you
gotta
can't
challenge you.
beat,
Hold
if you
on.
can't beat the
What does that
Saints,
even
you
mean?
I
got a
gotta
problem.
challenge you on that because who's saying he's that good?
Someone on the internet.
Somebody, I heard it somewhere.
I mean, I like the guy and I think he's the future of the team, but I'm like,
He
dude,
could
look how
be.
long it took Lawrence to like do anything.
It takes him an hour to do his hair.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry, Saints.
We're
Lots of
never
love.
going to get through an episode without talking about Trevor Lawrence's hair or dick. So
I don't. Hey, whoa, hey, whoop.
Should shave a dick in the side of his head.
there you go.
Dick.
Dickhead. Carolina loses. I don't really want to spend too much time on it.
No,
They had a chance to take over the division from Tampa, and they fucking
they fucked it
now
up.
they have to face them directly to do it.
Yep.
And I don't think that Tampa's going to fall too much farther than what they already have, unless Baker really is that hurt. But we'll get there. All right, Seattle, Indianapolis. A 44-year-old guy comes out. The story alone, the gutsiness of what took place at Lumen Field on Sunday afternoon. I don't know that I've seen anything more gutsy than that. That to
Could
me
make
is
a
more
movie out of
gutsy than they very well could, depending on how the rest of this season goes for them. But dude, the one thing that we knew coming in is Seattle's defense is going to be up his ass. I think he got rid of the ball in 0.3 seconds on average. That's a smart, above the net quarterback, knowing I don't have it in my legs anymore. I can't throw down the field more than 25 yards anymore. I might get that back, but like I haven't done it in 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come out here and try and win a game by throwing the ball down the field. I got to get it out quick.
Mm-hmm.
And he got sacked one time.
I said he would do that, remember? I said he would get these quick passes out. It's muscle memory.
One time he got sacked.
One time.
And they played all the way to the end. And Seattle did not score a touchdown of any kind on that defense.
As
They
a
Were you
did
Seattle-
nervous for a minute? You had to
Now, I
have
got
been
a
nervous.
question for Dames. As a Seattle fan, I could see the good if they lost this game.
Yeah, I tell you guys all the time, when you're in a win streak, you start getting this kind of pressure. I mean, some people never get it. They just are cocky as fuck and they never get it.
City.
But if you're talking about a team in general, when you get this win streak, and I'm going to use New England as an example. I mean, one bad half cost them that win streak. But now they're kind of like, guys, we're still in division lead. The pressure of like having to continue winning over and over to keep this streak alive is gone. Now we can just focus on week to week. It's a real thing. Like the focus that it requires to do that shit. I mean, that's why I always say that. And I think if Seattle would have lost this game, it's not good having to play the Rams and the 49ers 2 out of the 3 games that you have left, because then you put yourself in a really bad spot. Essentially what they've got now is they control their own destiny. If they win, they're the number 1 seed. They have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. No excuses, right? So what a loss here against Indianapolis would have done was put them in a position where they no longer control their own destiny, and that would be really bad for them.
Really
So,
bad.
yeah. All right. Tennessee at San Fran. We all knew San Fran was going to roll. They roll. I don't really
They
want to
rolled.
spend time on that. Minnesota at Dallas. I do want to spend a little bit of time. We all picked Dallas.
I'm
And
pissed.
then this kid from Michigan comes, dude. I watched him, and I'm not going to say anything that's going to make Frankie think that I'm thinking he's the greatest quarterback of all time. The kid's mechanics are second to none. Watch him in his movements. They're so precise, they're so measured and calculated, and his fundamentals are perfect. It's so fun to watch. I hope he turns out for them. I don't have the highest of hopes, but the last couple of weeks, he's put on some shows, guys. Go ahead, Frankie, and then we'll let Tio.
I'm
have
just
a final.
pissed. I picked Dallas because Dak Prescott should be this better quarterback than McCarthy, but McCarthy showed him up. This young kid came in and housed him in his own house.
All right, I hate you for saying that, so that's why I'm glad Tio has the last word.
Yeah, he did.
Light him up, Tio. Light him up.
I don't know why this happened. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Why would they even win?
Well, they scam.
Why'd they win this game? McCarthy? Is that what happened? Jefferson didn't have a good game again, right?
No.
No. So what the hell is happening? If you were to say he has all these yards, all 2 games in a row, and Jefferson hasn't done anything, and they're winning, it's like, what the hell? How? Against Dallas? I don't know.
I mean, we knew Dallas's defense isn't like world class, but they've definitely stepped it up the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they're not terrible.
The last month or so. But their offense was the thing, and their offense just
sputtered out.
But I saw that Minnesota defense firsthand, and I told you guys after they left Seattle, I was like, whew. On the offensive side of the ball with a quarterback that never, undrafted rookie, we should have completely destroyed them. But I think we won like by 4 or 5 points. It was not impressive. Their defense was really good. So, surprised us all. And then you got Monday Night Football. Miami at Pittsburgh. Tio, you picked Miami.
I don't know why.
Can you explain that?
Dumb pick. Stupidest thing I've ever done.
Can you
Well, I
explain
don't know
that?
about that.
Can you explain
Till
that?
this week's picks.
Right, you just wait. Hold my
Yeah,
beer.
you just-
Hold my beer.
I still think Mahomes wins this week. No, I don't know. I don't know why what I picked this game. If I pick this game on a Saturday, I make a different choice.
Yeah, it was.
Why?
Why?
It was a
Because
fun game.
I felt like Warren wasn't going to play. I felt like Metcalf was severely hampered at the time, and I knew Baltimore was going to win, and I figured this would just bury Pittsburgh's little hopes, and we'd ride the narrative that Mike Tomlin's out, but we're not.
Not yet.
Those
Yeah,
are my
dude.
reasons.
Tomlin.
I'm always looking for the narrative of next week.
All right.
A lot of times I get them wrong.
Yes or no, and then we got to move on to this week's picks. Just each of you, real quick. Tomlin gets in the playoffs, wins a playoff game. Is he there next year?
No.
No? Tio.
Yeah.
I think so too. All right, guys, that wraps up week 15. Let us know how you did in the comments. Let us know. Just let Tio know how terrible he did.
Hopefully you did better than me. If
Really,
not,
just let him know. Just let him have it because
I was picking with the points. I don't know. We're not
almost unacceptable. Almost unacceptable. Too.
That's awesome.
All right. I am looking at the schedule for week 16. We're going to dive right into it. I have all my picks made except for 2 games. I could not pick, and I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. And then I'll make my picks based on your completely unprofessional diagnosis of these 2 games. All right. The big one, Thursday Night Football. We got the Rams coming for the second meeting of the season to Seattle, Lumen Field. Man, I've been talking up Lumen Field, and normally I don't like to talk things up because remember when I talked up JSN? The next game he had 37 yards and ruined his chances at getting a 2,000-yard season. He's been great since, but this is why I don't really go out on a limb and be like, this is it. Seattle dominates the Rams and win the Super Bowl.
This is it.
I will say this. If the NFC makes the mistake and lets Seattle get home field advantage and a bye week, it's a big mistake. I'll just say that. I picked the Rams in this game because I just watched us play Indianapolis with a 44-year-old Phillip Rivers. We didn't score an offensive touchdown. I don't think defense is going to be our problem against the Rams. And I certainly don't think that Darnold is going to throw 4 interceptions or have 4 turnovers in this game either. But the Rams are good, dude. Who do you got, Tio, and why?
You know these teams have met 56 times?
Yeah.
You know what the record is? 28-28. So flip a dang coin in this game. I have no idea what's going to happen. Because as of right now, it doesn't look like Devontae Adams is going to play. That's a huge factor. You're taking out the leading touchdown receiver, Matthew Stafford, on the 2-yard line. That's a big deal. Give me the Rams for who the hell knows why.
Frankie J.
I'm taking Seattle at home.
Bastard.
I mean, can you help me fill some?
Well, they're at home.
Are you just picking against us, or
He loves home.
No,
Give me something.
I
No
think
place like home.
there is no place like home. You just threw me off. No, I like them to win this game
I
because
threw you off? You know that we're supposed to analyze games.
I just
right?
put my coin and that's who popped up.
Oh, you did flip the coin.
Well,
So it was the 28-28 talk.
We have 3 guys here that really
Flipping
aren't
coins.
very good at.
they have a good
predicting.
defense. The Rams are missing Devontae Adams most likely this week. So the whole game plan is going to change a little bit. That red zone offense attack with Devontae on the 2-yard line, that's a big deal. That's a hard place to move around down there.
I'm kind of
So-
upset that you're the only one with a coin.
I don't have a coin.
Oh,
I
you told me
I
you
flipped
just
it in
flipped
my
them.
brain. I flipped something. No, I just think Seattle wins this game. I think I'm not picking them to be the one that picks them because you guys picked the
He's
Rams.
probably right.
I just legitimately think they're going to win this game. I
He's
was
probably
3
right.
last week.
I hope you're right. All right.
Facts are
Philly at Washington. Tio.
Philly.
Philly. He wants the cheesesteak. Frankie, do you agree with Tio?
I'm taking Philly, and here's why. They should easily win this game. They should easily win this game, and I'm saying that live right now, and anybody who disagrees with me, they should win this game. They are the better team. I'm picking them, but I'm regretting it before. But I think they'll win the game. Washington's just complete shit. They're done.
Seattle's wearing their rivalry jerseys. Does that change your pick?
I know.
Are you talking to me?
I have a little bit of anxiety about that because it's.
I know.
With
I
the
don't
break-
know if I love. Like, here's the thing, guys. I follow all of the people on all the platforms in Seattle, and there's grown men that are like arguing about uniforms.
Yeah, this happens a lot here in
And I'm
Buffalo
like,
too. It's
dude,
weird.
And I trying not to be sexist, but like, women are the ones that care about like what you're
wearing. Who cares what you're wearing?
Like,
Okay.
Go out there and kick
uniform are
some
they
ass.
wearing? The bright green ones that I can't see because it's so blinding.
Well, some
Are
of
they-
them are terrible looking. Sure. Yeah. Okay.
the highlighter uniforms,
Yeah, those
like
ones
that-
are horrible. I can't watch
action
that game.
green. I love it.
We
Makes
saw
me
the last
bubble.
one. Those last ones were great. The Chargers.
Oh, the dark blue is sick.
Those are phenomenal.
Yeah, so I think that I like the helmet being like that weird marble between
I don't-
green and
yeah.
blue. It's
Looks
cool
like a bowling
looking.
ball.
Yeah, it totally does. But I don't know what they're all going to look like together. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, it could be
I
weird.
really don't give a shit what they wear as long as they win.
I mean, we're
right?
talking about it, so it matters. So
Right.
you're picking them.
So, but on this game, I went to Washington, guys.
Oh, nice.
And here's why. They're another one of those teams that they could score 31 and their defense could show up and hold you to 15, or they could score 0 and give up 45. I don't know this time. I know Philadelphia is they don't really have any pressure on them right now. Dallas
No.
ain't coming up. Washington ain't coming up. The Giants ain't coming up. They don't have to play for their lives. They're going to win the division. They're going to be in the playoffs. And I don't know. I'm not saying they're trying to preserve themselves either. I just think, who cares? They're not great. All right, Green Bay at Chicago. This game, guys. I am so sad that this game is going to be going on at the same time as other games because I really want to see this.
No, there's only 2 games on Saturday.
Oh, that's right. This is Saturday.
Come on now,
So
baby.
we'll be able to watch this game by itself.
Yep. 8:20.
Great.
7:20 for you.
Great. I'm in the light of everything that's happened recently, I'm going with Chicago.
Oh. Wow.
Frankie?
I'm taking Chicago. They're at home, and Aaron Rodgers was the one that owned the Bears, not Jordan Love. So he's got to earn that love. That came out awesome.
I'm going to start saying this. I'm going to take the Packers because they're the visiting team.
So you're taking the Pack?
I am. I don't believe in the Bears, and this would change my mind much like Bo Nix did last week. So we'll see. Get it, Caleb. Get it. I think he's a good quarterback. I think they could easily win this game, but I'm going to take the Pack. I believe in love.
Pack your bags.
Do you believe? Oh, that just made me. I'm sorry.
Love after love.
Don't leave, guys. Don't leave. Please stay on.
I think he's
Stay
got
on
this
with
one.
Tampa Bay at Carolina. This is
Who the hell knows?
maybe for the division. They still have to play each other twice.
Are we playing who should win or who's going to win? What the hell's happening?
I mean, who knows? I picked Tampa.
Oh,
I'm not confident.
this could be the game that buries them.
Go ahead, Frankie.
I don't like this game, and it's not because I hate it. It's one of those games where I know if I pick the Panthers, they're going to just get demolished. But if I pick the Buccaneers, something bad's going to happen too. It's just one of those. I'm going to flip a coin.
The hell are the odds?
I don't know. I'm going to go with Carolina at home.
Oh, ballsy. Ballsy.
They hang low.
Wow.
Tampa's only 3-point favorites, too. You were onto something here.
We taking them?
All right, Tio, take it away.
Right, you piggybacking?
Copycat.
He's in his almanac from Back to the Future.
Oh, man, I'm trying to.
He's
One
like,
last
"Great
time.
sports almanac."
Oh, he is hurt, though, and I just said he has that injury. Why don't I listen to myself?
Dude, Bucky's back. Evans
He was back last week.
McMillan's back.
Mike
But
Evans.
Godwin's back.
Carolina.
You taking?
Whoa! Both of you guys. Now I'm gonna feel like a bag of ass if Tampa loses, because I actually like Bryce Young and I believe in him, but I'm not picking him at home. What's that all about?
Even Bryce after Young. Anyways,
It's so dumb because I want to take Tampa because it's
Should
the
be
right
able
pick.
to.
The
It is
smart
the right
money's
pick.
on Tampa, but we're locked in. Buffalo at Cleveland, guys.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Buffalo. They're winning the AFC East.
Wow. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Let's just
Take him.
be
Do
reasonable.
it. Be that guy.
We're going to see what real fatherhood is. Josh
Yeah.
Allen married, having a kid, dig 6 kids out of wed. They're falling right out of it.
Buffalo.
We're going
I
to
got
glorify
Buffalo.
Josh Allen.
I can't pick Cleveland.
You have to.
No, easy.
Go ahead, Frankie. Tell me that you're picking Buffalo.
Well, of course I'm picking Buffalo. And I'll send in why when I send in my Buffalo Bills weekly report later on this evening.
He'll be messaging us, telling us how bad Shedeur Sanders is this week. Watch.
I'm not going to message anybody.
He
Shit.
did not have a great game, guys.
No, he didn't.
3 interceptions.
They're already talking about
I
him.
feel
being
like it's
bust.
Cleveland, though. We got to expect this. I think expecting those good games isn't something we should come accustomed to. At the end of the day, he's still playing in Cleveland. And once they get tape out on him, more tape, he's going to
Steak
struggle.
by the lake, baby.
No, it's not a mistake. He's a good quarterback.
Listen, no matter what the tail of the tape ends up being on Shedeur Sanders, the Browns literally cannot risk making a decision prematurely like they did with Baker Mayfield and then letting Shador Sanders go and win division title after division title after division title for the Colts or somebody else. They can't do it. They have to know for sure. And that's why I was like, you're picking 2 rookies in this draft that's so important to you. You know that Deshaun Watson's on your roster, soaking up whatever money could be spent to get these rookies some actual players to help them succeed. But while you're going to be ending up picking in the top 10 of the draft, make the best of it. They've got some draft picks coming up, guys, and I'm frothing at the mouth, wanting to know if they make a mistake with any of these quarterbacks that they've drafted again, because at some point, numbers alone suggest that the end of the story has to go a different direction. They have to make the right choice. How many back name panels have been on a quarterback in Cleveland since 1999?
Probably like
Is
29.
it 25?
Yeah.
Stupid, yeah.
My hope for this game
Absurd.
is go up 21-0 early and get Josh Allen as far away from frickin' what's his face as you
Miles
can.
Garrett.
As far away from that guy as you can.
He is
That's a
beast.
good strategy. All right.
So, who you're taking?
I said
Buffalo.
Buffalo, obviously,
Oh.
dummy. I would never
Cleveland.
pick Cleveland.
Cleveland because they're away.
All right, let's get going.
No, they're at home.
We got I got the Chargers over Dallas because again. Go ahead, Frankie.
Taking Dallas.
Okay, Tio.
Why? Dallas.
You dumb
You,
bastards.
you copied me.
All right. The Jets at New Orleans.
Oh,
Guys.
this is a bad game.
I got New Orleans.
Oh, wow. This is a toughie. Barn burner here. Give me Show and the Saints.
All right. Frank.
Show me the money.
Oh.
Okay, so you're taking,
We're all on New Orleans.
considering that the quarterback situation for the Jets has just gotten worse. I
He
mean,
did all right.
congratulations, Brady Cook, for your first NFL start. Your family was there, loved every second of it. You threw a touchdown, got your first touchdown ball thrown in the NFL. I'm gonna go ahead and say New Orleans.
Yeah, you already said that. Minnesota at New York Giants. This is one of the games I couldn't decide.
Ugh.
But now that I've made all this talk about JJ McCarthy in the previous segment, I made up my mind. I'm going with Minnesota at New York at the Big Apple. T.O.
Minnesota.
for the same reasons.
I think the Giants. Dart's going to play good in this game, though.
Yeah, I
But they're
hope
still
so.
going to lose.
All right, Frankie.
Giants.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Why, you say?
Giants, he says. All right.
You must.
All right. Kansas City at Tennessee. I couldn't pick this one either. Knowing that what's his face is starting quarterback?
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew. Yeah. I don't know what to do here. So go ahead, Tio. Tell me what I should do.
Well, we should pick the opposite team of the Chiefs.
That's what I was thinking. Are you gonna?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Cam Ward over Mr. Mustache. Frankie, do you
Yep.
agree?
I'm taking Kansas City.
Kansas City.
I am.
Okay.
God. How do I make a pick here?
Just ride my
I would
my
go with-
coattails.
No, I'm gonna go with Cam Ward. I don't care if I'm right.
This should be worth 2 points for having the.
Yeah, I don't think Kansas City's gonna win again this year.
Jeez, what a weird
And I
switch
think
of
I think it's gonna
direction.
be strategic. I think
Yeah, they're
gonna-
trying to get 3 more draft pick spaces up.
Yeah. All right, Cincinnati at Miami.
Oh,
This is interesting. This one became interesting because of last week's results, guys.
Yep.
Frankie?
Oh, Cincinnati.
Oh.
Joe
Oh.
Burrow should beat who's the backup of Tua? Some undrafted rookie.
You,
What's his name?
his name is
We don't
I
even
thought he
know,
quit.
so-
You told me he quit on football.
Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers.
He's quitting the year.
You told me he quit already.
No, he's
After
he's
this game?
indicating he's quitting at
Oh,
the end of the year. So you're taking Miami.
No, I didn't say that because I wouldn't do that again. Oh, maybe I would. I'm going to take Cincinnati.
Quinn Ewers. Cincinnati, WKRP. I'm picking them
Great
as
show.
well.
Oh wow, what a boring pick.
Dude, I don't have any confidence in a rookie against Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't. He's still Joe Burrow. He's going to be in a warm environment. Hopefully,
If he loses this, I'll agree. He quit.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
will.
after
I
getting
will.
shut out.
I'll
yeah,
put in some calls and I'll say, dude,
It's time.
you're not having fun anymore.
You're not gonna have turf toe ever again.
So, all right, Atlanta at Arizona. Go ahead. I'm taking Arizona. Frankie.
Atlanta.
T.O.
Hotlanta.
Really?
Bijan. Yeah, that's the only reason.
Dijon mustard.
I got some faith in Arizona still.
I don't blame you. They're due.
Guys,
They're due, actually. They played 2 real bad games. You're right. You could be onto something there.
can we say maybe this is game of the week? Jacksonville at Denver. Seattle. The
Denver.
Rams at Seattle probably is.
I would say so.
Green Bay at Chicago is great also.
Yep.
This is really good though. Pittsburgh at Detroit's good too. Anyway, who do you got? Jacksonville at Denver. Frankie.
Denver at home.
They're home. You could have said that.
Go home. Why don't you just go home?
Denver.
Go to your home.
Denver?
The defense.
This might be the last meaningful
Patrick
game they play this
Curtin.
year. Or
Patrick Curtin. You
might
got
be the last
Singleton.
meaningful game they play this season. Or this regular season here. They might be sitting players after this.
Fuck my ass. Denver. I can't pick against 11-game win streak, guys.
I mean, they're at home.
I will do this though. I will do this.
Caution.
Jacksonville is on the rise. Trevor Lawrence has been playing great. Their defense has stepped up several notches. I think this one comes down to coaching staff, guys. And I think
Go Bills.
yeah, don't ever show up on our live again. No, I'm just kidding. Denver. We're there. We're all in agreement here.
I mean, that's the smartest pick.
Yeah. All right, Pittsburgh at Detroit. One of these teams. Well,
Yeah.
I think if Detroit loses this game, guys, they're cooked. I mean, right? They're out of the playoffs.
Yep.
Probably.
Because here's the deal. Let me explain why I'm saying this. And this is for you, Kevin Potter. If they lose this game, that means that you're looking at 3 teams out of the NFC West are going to make the playoffs. That leaves one available slot for a wild card. It's probably coming out of your division. But right now, the Bears and the Packers are so far ahead of you. And Minnesota's nipping at your heels, really. Not really, but Detroit.
Oh.
That if you lose this game, you're done. You're cooked. You're out. Pittsburgh is in control of the division right now. Am I correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
if they lose, they're probably still in the hunt.
They're in the hunt.
So this game, again, T.O., means more to Detroit than it does the opponent.
Detroit wins this game.
You think so?
Yep.
All right. T.O.'s spoken. Frankie, what do you got?
I took Detroit too, honestly.
Yeah, so did I.
Gibbs has been quiet too long here.
So did I. But I'm going to say this, and I have friends that love Detroit, and I got nothing against Detroit. They've had a great story the last couple of years. It's just kind of winding down. I don't I don't want Tomlin to get ousted. I like him there. Um, if I could pick them to be in the Super Bowl, I would love that, but it's not going to happen. I'm not going there, guys.
Well, it's going to be an M&M game.
So all three of us are on Detroit, but
Yeah.
I kind of want Pittsburgh. Low key, I want Pittsburgh to win this game.
Well, M&M's going to be there, so Detroit will put on a show.
There it is.
There you go.
Yep.
Why didn't
What's
you say
his
that
name?
before I picked?
What's his name?
M&M.
M&M's for Christmas.
What's his name?
Marshall Mathers.
Just kidding. All right. My name is.
My name is.
All right.
Marshall Mathers.
Las Vegas at Houston.
It's just.
We're all taking Houston. Come on.
Yeah, it's just. Come
Yeah.
on. If Houston loses this game, I'm never making a pick again.
Sweet.
Oh wait, I gotta put that.
Come
in
on,
here.
Genty.
If you loses, Frankie dead. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Just do what you got to do. So we're all picking Houston, obviously.
Yeah.
See.
So, señorita.
Sí, señor.
See,
No
senor.
All right.
Bien, gracias.
We got
I
Sunday
got.
night.
Oh, I know.
Sunday night football.
Sunday.
All day for Sunday night. Okay. Who?
Hey Kevin, I appreciate you watching and commenting.
Yeah.
You're probably a friend of these two goofballs. I
I know Kevin
apologize.
from school. I
apologize that-
Silly of you to assume we have friends.
That you know them.
Why would you do
All right. Sunday night football. We've got the New England Patriots
that?
versus
That's Monday
the
night.
Baltimore Ravens.
Yippers.
Yep. Who you guys taking?
So I'm taking New England.
Baltimore.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh, he
It's
went to
split.
school. Yep,
It's
up
split. Who
Baltimore.
do you got?
Yep. What?
Baltimore.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Wow.
You guys are homers. Kevin,
No.
Kevin, who do you got in this game? And don't be an emotional douchewad like these two guys.
Jeez.
New England or Baltimore? Who do you got?
He
Come
wants
on.
to know who's home if he went to school with Frankie.
Tell us.
Are they playing at home?
Who's the home team?
I was
it's in
13-3 last week, man.
Baltimore's winning this game. Frankie, who'd you pick?
I picked Baltimore for their home.
I'm proud of you.
I am too.
I don't know if they're going to win. Yes, he says. Baltimore.
See? He knows. Thanks, Kevin.
I don't know, Dames. This is a make it or break it game here.
You guys are gonna be kissing my feet next week.
That's pretty disgusting.
Not for Tio. He's got that fetish.
I mean, yeah, I've been watching Frankie's videos of picking up marbles with his feet. I'm getting into it.
Physical therapy.
Physical and healthy
Strengthening the
therapy.
ankle.
Speaking of physical therapy, how do you think Philip Rivers feels right now?
Probably
Bad.
sore. He's probably in an ice bath right now.
I picture
Yeah,
him in
he-
like one of those Darth Vader chambers
Cryogenic chamber.
where he's like, he's more machine than man now.
He
It's hard to
did get hit
breathe in
pretty
this
hard.
thing. Shout out Rick Moranis.
All right.
Spaceballs.
All right. All right. We got one game left. It's Monday Night Football. I really want to make an emotional pick on this, and I want to say that Indianapolis is going to beat San Francisco. But I was hoping that one of you would do that instead.
I will. I'm just going to do it. They're at home.
You're going to take Indianapolis.
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna guess that you're saying it's because Kittle and McCaffrey are going to get injured.
I didn't say that.
Because they're
But
home.
they're going to Lucas Oil Stadium, and I just think I'm picking them. I like Indy.
You know what's
Okay.
weird?
Have
Well,
a good
I
night at
think-
work, Kevin.
Seattle and the Rams tie. San Fran wins. San Fran wins the division out of nowhere.
So you're taking San
They
Fran?
still got to beat Seattle in week 18.
18. Remember, I said that's a huge game. Asterisk on the schedule. It's coming. I don't know who's going to win that game, but I said that would be a neat storyline. I mean, I don't know where they come out and defeat both teams that everyone talks about, and no one's even mentioned San Fran.
Do you have San Fran on Monday?
Yes. Yeah.
Me too.
I can't wait to be
All right.
the winner next
That
week.
concludes our picks. Remember, guys, if you hate Frankie as much as we do, watch that Los Vegas Raiders versus Houston game because he will stop being on the show if the Raiders beat Houston. That is but also, if you're watching this and you want to be his replacement when that happens, please reach out to I'm just kidding.
You don't even have an email address.
I do, but I'm not going to give it out here.
Home field advantage.
All right, guys, that's the show. Look at us again with magnificent timing. Go ahead and do your thing about the next show, and there you go.
And exactly 60 minutes from now, T.O. and I will be live on True NFL, giving our spin on the NFL with any trending news, injuries, or any conspiracies this week. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and the Tweets X, formerly known as Twitter.
And here's the thing. We don't know what's happening with Christmas yet. It's on, Christmas Eve is Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
So
We might not be here,
we'll talk
folks.
about it after this, and then we will, whatever happens, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays if you hate Jesus or whatever.
Happy holidays.
Just trying to please everybody. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever. I don't know what day of Hanukkah it is, but it's in there somewhere. But anyway, just good tiding and will towards man. See you guys on the next episode.
All right. Peace out, everybody.
This was a Loch 22 production. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.